favorite concert you've been to?
Yeah, so that Source concert, man, because I got to see Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Ooh, man,
so they believe it or not, they were actually like one of the opening acts. So it was Dom Kennedy. I'm from the West Coast, and I like Dom.
West Coast.
Yep. So Dom Kennedy. It was Currency.
Okay.
I like Currency.
Okay.
It was Bone Thugs. Then they had Lil Kim and Junior Mafia.
Okay.
So Lil C's came out and they did Crush on You, all of that.
Okay.
And then you had WuTang and Dipset.
WuTang and Dipset.
And you know I'm a huge Dip
For
fan.
those just tuning in, we at the Front Row Show. We live. So right now we're talking about the best concerts he's been to. This is a big hip hop guy right here. That's major though.
Yeah. So that Source reunion tour was crazy. Other than, you know, Dipset having like little technical difficulties with their tracks, you can tell. But other than that, show was flawless, man. Like I really enjoyed that. And that was at Barclays Center, and I was just home randomly one summer, man. I was like, you know, it was like June, July. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go up top, you know, hang out with the family for a bit. And then my aunt, she was working there at the time, and she was like, yo, there's a show I think you might want to see. I could grab tickets when I go to work. I'm like, sure. So we all ended up going, and it was a dope time, man.
Got you. So my question, next question.
Yeah.
Your top 5 hip hop artists of all time.
All time.
All time.
So, you know, Pac and Big always get thrown in that. Now, the last 3 people always look at me kind of funny. So, WuTang's one of the greatest rap groups of all time.
They are.
And I like to throw them in there collectively. But most people was like, all right, so if you had to pick somebody from WuTang, who would you go with?
Right.
And, you know, most people go with Meth or Ray, but I personally go with Ghostface. I feel like he's the most consistent as far as releasing material.
Ghost was one of my favorites coming up. To me, like Ghost and Ray come like hand in hand. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, okay, so you said Big Pop.
Yeah, and then I go with Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, because to me he's the hottest dude from one of the hottest hip hop groups. Also.
Okay.
Yeah. And then after that, I like to say I go with Nas, not just because of the Nas and Jay stuff. And I'm a Brooklyn dude, man. And most people always be like, oh, so that means your last one is Jay.
Right.
And believe it or not, it's not Jay.
Nah. Jay not in your top 5?
I mean, it's hard. It's hard because because Jay to me, as far as what he did to rap,
right,
and what he did for the rap game,
man.
But like as far as like bodies of work, as like my actual listening ear, my 5th person, believe it or not, is Cam, man. Like
Killer.
Yeah, I listen to Killer a lot, bro.
Flea.
Yeah.
Man, that's a shocker.
Yeah. And I'm a Brooklyn dude.
That's
I listen to Killer, man.
Harlem in the building.
I listen to
Rico, Paper. Cam?
I listen to Killer.
See, Cam never really been. He kind of inconsistent to me.
See, that's the thing, though, man. Like, it's like he's like one of those dudes, man. Like
Cam in your top 5.
He's in my top.
Please elaborate for me.
Yeah. So, all right. So, a lot of people when they listen to music, man, I like to listen to somebody that can offer something nobody else can offer.
Right.
When I hear a Cam track, it sounds like a Cam track. You know, it's not like I'm gonna listen to the next dude and get that track. You know what I'm saying? Right. Same with Ghostface. When I listen to a Ghostface track, you know what I'm saying? Aside from every now and then, Action Bronson be trying to, you know, sound like my man.
He do.
Yeah,
he ain't Ghost.
Yeah. When I say Cam too, and no disrespect to the new stuff he's putting out, cause I still listen to him. I'm talking like if you go back to that like 357 Cam and all that stuff, if people listen to that now, believe it or not, one of my friends almost forgot he was on Banned from TV, and I was like, Cam had the hottest verse.
Yeah, Cam had that.
I said Cam had the hottest verse.
And man, Cam be having some crazy guest features, man. Like he was like back in the days, we were slaves, whips and chains. It's tradition. All I got. Whips and chains. They're like he do little small stuff, and then even like when he was doing, they be like, yeah, Cam doing Rudy Tooty Fruity. I'm like, Cam say some stuff like, you remember the It's Nothing.
Yeah.
You know, cash in the what he say now?
He said, cash in the sweat socks. Check my stash box. Got them out near the size of an Xbox.
Then he was like,
and chicks are Betty and Wilma. Kill me.
Right. But then he was like,
that, man.
He was like, cause of Cake Mix.
Oh yeah, he said
8 homes, 10 whips.
Yeah, he said offer 10 bricks, 8 homes, 8 whips, but them 8 whips I'm about to trade for a spaceship.
Yeah. I'm in NASA, man. Inside Plasma, fam. Yep. I got a warrant. I'm in orbit. Come after Cam. I'm like, yo, Cam. Yeah. I like Cam. Yeah. I like Cam. But my top 5, bro, is I gotta throw Pac and Big up there. Yeah. Just cause, like, now Big, sometimes I have doubts because he only had 2 albums. Yeah. But I felt like Big was the first artist to bring lyricism to kind of separate from where, like, earlier on it was the rhyme scheme was real basic. Yeah. And I think besides, you know, Rakim, even they were basic. You know, NWA, like, the first one that really was spitting to me was like Coogee Rap. Yeah. You know, Coogee was just going. Oh yeah. You know, but it was Big, cause he came out. Big was like album in '93. You know, Pac was more political and Pac was dropping, and then he just had that whole appeal to him with the. I mean, like, we talking about movies like the Ram,
this is even more than that. Just his background,
everything, and then he just so influenced in his. Yeah. So I got to throw Big and Pac. Jay-Z's my dude. That's my favorite of all time. I'm just a big Jay fan. I'm a big Jay fan.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Jay. I don't want nobody to think I don't like Jay.
But. Nas. Yep. And then my fifth. My fifth, man, it's been hard because I've always had a toss-up. I'm a big Lots fan. It's always been, okay, Styles or Jada. Yeah. But they never really been consistent with albums. And I might have to go with you on Ghostface. Yeah. I might have to go with Ghost, man. Like, Ghost my dude, man.
Yeah, he's my dude. Most consistent in the hottest rap group.
He is. And the hottest rap group. Yeah.
And I mean, it gets like that top 5 thing, it's hard, man.
It's debatable.
Like, that's so hard. Yeah. Like, that's why I like to do top 10 normally, but top 5, that's hard.
So who else would you throw up there?
Oh yeah, you know, Outkast gotta go in there. Like Big Boy and Dre, like monsters. Jay, of course, because I excluded him. Like it's pretty much, you know, many classic lists. You know, M was thrown in there because he's just the animal.
I never really listened to him like that. I just didn't like how he sounds.
You got it. Yeah.
I never really liked how his. So I just like nah. Like the way he sounds, because some people, they have a sound I don't like. I don't listen to him. Like Boosie. People like, yeah, Boosie out of South be speaking it. I don't like how he sounds, so I can't listen to him.
I got you. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. That happened with me and NBA YoungBoy like recently. I just so how he sound on the track. He sound like he's kind of thrown off sometimes.
He
off
do.
Beat.
He do. Yeah.
So I can't really rock with it, but
okay. Top 5 young artists.
Young artists.
I
mean, you mean like recent artists? Because young artists is the stretch, man.
Yeah.
Because like recent artists.
Okay, give me your top 5. Who's popping right now?
Right now, all 3 members of Griselda. I'm talking Conway.
I have no argument. That's all I listen to.
And Westside, I listen to that.
And you know what I like about them? They almost 40 plus, but they dropping and they bringing back that real old school hip hop, and they speaking some real shit and saying some shit. Like Benny got the whole, you know, the stardom of it. Yeah. And to me, Benny's my favorite actually. Yeah. Benny's my favorite. I could sit and listen to him. Conway got that just gruddy and gritty and grinding in the street, and even like his background. I mean, he was paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? He like what's the disorder he got? He has cerebral palsy. And then Westside just got that swag. Like Westside I be like, yo, he got the design to be fresh on it. Yeah. Yeah. So facts. Yeah.
So after Nelman go Baldi James out of Detroit.
Okay. I never really listened to Baldi like that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to check him out.
Let me tell you,
why he's my guy. Yeah. He's my guy. You feel me? I think I know my shit, but then I go and talk to him. I'm like, I don't know my shit. He put me on. You feel me?
Nah, I'm trying to tell you, I slept on Baldi, and then 2020 was a big year for producers in general. Like I'm talking like Alchemist. Dropped a lot of projects with artists.
Them my dude, bro.
Alchemist dropped with Conway, Baldi. He dropped some joint with somebody else too. Action Bronson and somebody else. Okay. So Out put me on to Baldi James actually because I'm an Alchemist fan, and I'm like, Out making a whole album with a dude. Right. I gotta check it out. And it was Price of Tea in China. Baldi James. Okay. Check that out. It's crazy project.
I'm gonna check it out. Check it out.
And then my 5th dude is always gonna be Skyzoo, currently, because Skyzoo still goes.
Skyzoo,
he still goes.
Okay. He got in Carolina. He from up top, right?
Yeah, he from up top, but
he got a Carolina connection.
Yeah. First album was Ninth Wonder.
Yeah. I can't remember if he was on the what was the Little Brother mixtape?
The track though with him and Griselda was crazy. It was called
I didn't hear that.
Eastern Conference All Stars.
But it was, I did hear that. Yeah.
That's right.
The joint got old school feel.
Yeah.
Now the joint, he was like, I forgot what it was with Little Brother. He was like from the 718 to the 919. He was like, man, I split the Y between the N and the C. I was like, oh shit. Look, I bring on positivity on my show. We talking hip hop, man, but this is a good father right here. A father too. Got a good woman at home. He served our country. How many years you served for?
Man, believe it or not, 13.
And you know, I rock with our vets. I was a vet myself, been overseas twice. So respect, respect for what you did. I appreciate that,